All right, here's the affable, classy Josh Emmett. His opponents would describe him with different words. I mean, you want to talk about death, touch, power. No featherweight's got it like he does.
I mean, nobody hits as hard as Josh Emmett at 145 pounds. This guy, you can look at him and tell that he's explosive. But to watch him put it into action truly is something special. And to be honest, he doesn't need to be that way. He's a wrestler. He has that ability. But because he's been able to put so many people to sleep, he relies on the right hand of death. Tonight, he looks to land it again.
And his left hand can ruin your life, too.
Yeah.
With no shortage of fanfare, here's the former UFC interim featherweight champion, Yair Rodriguez. Daniel, you know him well, obviously the connection to Cain Velasquez, season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter Latin America. But this man has made some legitimate changes, right? I mean, sometimes fight weeks would arrive and he's asking his teammate Bilal Muhammad to go skydiving. That is not the approach. There's no thrill-seeking this week. The man's been wrestling in Chicago for weeks and he's ready to present his best version tonight.
No, Yair Rodriguez is one of those guys that the moment you saw him, you knew there was something special. While he might have been raw, you knew that with the right training, this kid could become very viable in whatever weight class he decided to fight in. He's a tremendous striker. He has unbelievable submission skills. And he is so diverse in his attack, it's hard to get a read on him. This whole weight class is up in arms. One big win with a name like Yair Rodriguez, and you're back in play.
Yair Rodriguez. He is ready to go. That means so are we for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, the one, the only Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Josh CCO Emmett. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Yair El Pantera Rodriguez.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, our record. Well, when we're calling fights, oftentimes we're watching the monitors, but when Yair Rodriguez is in there, we are forced to watch the octagon. This man is special and unique a striker as we've had in the UFC.
From the very moment I laid eyes on him, I realized that this kid was just different, confidence, unique abilities. He could do it all. And Yair Rodriguez, because of that, has been one of the best featherweights for a long time.
All right, nice shot there on the feet by Josh Emmett. We can argue he's the most power-packing featherweight we have, and his power certainly was heard from there.
I mean, he's a powerhouse. And the crazy thing is, like, this guy's a wrestler. He's a guy that you would expect to be taking you down. But Josh Emmett has power in his hands. He understands that, recognizes that, and he uses that to his advantage.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. And there's the elbow from the top by Emmett. He's having his way with him here. full guard now, DC.
Yes, full guard. Watch for the top fighter to either posture or look to pass right away.
Oh, well, there it is. He said he could grapple with him, and showing the part right there as he gets a big reversal in round one.
Yeah, no one thought that he could grapple with this guy. But that's exactly what he did. He went out there and he showed and proved, hey, there are no advantages. I am as well prepared as anyone to fight anywhere in this fight.
Rodriguez has got the full mount. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop
You
it.
got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Man, look at that rip to the body. Nice counter.
I mean, just making that investment in the body and doing it off of the counters.
Strong outside leg kick. Oh!
Oh, he's wobbling now.
Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one. Put to the head there by Rodriguez. Takedown defense holds up.
You got to find a way to kind of go forward, earn some respect, let your opponent know that if he keeps walking you down, doesn't matter how much he does the chin, you're going to get cracked.
Rodriguez is cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. Round two next. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Rodriguez is bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready, John? Good? Fight.
As advertised. Slips the punch. Emmett pretty deliberate with the footwork, trying to find an opening for that explosive right hand.
He doesn't move too much, John. He moves just a... Nice shot there by the champ.
Rodriguez putting it all together here on the feet tonight. He's bounced around a little bit from training camps, Jackson Wink MMA, Kings MMA. He's had a lot of good influences in his young MMA career. Oh, perhaps an overreaction from the booth, but that body shot looked pretty nasty.
John, you can tell that those are starting to do some damage. This dude's better start tucking his elbow.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, nice jab to the head there by him. Man, his counter-striking game is on point. There it is again.
I mean, he can just time it so well. This guy has a knack for landing those counter shots.
Big right hand. Rips the body there.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
Oh, big left hand there. Man, is he a thinking man's fighter, right? It's almost as if he is throwing his counter before the opponent opponent can even strike.
I mean, just right out of that high guard. He goes from defense to offense. And before his opponent can react, they've already taken the shot or absorbed the shot that he intended to throw.
Emmett's got a bruise now, starting to appear on the right side of his body. Takedown defense is there.
Oh, he separates from the clinch.
20 seconds to go, round 2. Oh, man, that couldn't have felt good. Flush knee lands to the body by the taller fighter. Minutes down.
Great job. You dominated in that match. Your wrestling looks superb. Relax, recover. Same thing this round. Don't go out there, keep your distance. When you close it.
All right, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous round.
Face punching at its best.
Ha.
He loaded it up, he threw it straight, threw it long, and over, that punch found the target. It allowed him to really dictate the pace of that round.
You okay? Ready? Let's go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did...
When you're landing an axe kick, you're throwing.
Yeah, you got to have a clear mind to even throw that technique.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other side.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we...
Massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Oh, he's almost shutting him down every time he hits him. Oh, big stick up top. That's another one. Always busy here in the clinch. Lands a nice punch there. Yeah, he wants to draw his opponent in here, looking to set up another counter, but he wants his opponent to strike first. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. How about that strike over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble. Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low. You come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, more often than not. But he fires right back! What a fight!
Oh, my goodness. What a fight!
Emmett get the takedown. A nice transition there. And showing off the fight IQ. He was getting touched up on the feet. Takes the fight to the ground. And working out a half guard now.
Oh, nice.
But at least staying busy on the bottom. Emmett's now in full mount. This could be dangerous. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn, an appreciative crowd responding in kind. He rocked his opponent multiple times there in that round, looked very confident in doing so. They might even bring in the RP.
I mean, it was relaxation at its finest, just so relaxed, so comfortable in the fire, which then allowed him to land these big strikes that had his opponent buzz on many, many occasions. But he cannot get desperate. don't go crazy trying to finish the fight. Let it come to you.
Ready? You good? Okay, let's go.
Fourth round of a possible 5 to decide the UFC featherweight title. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take him down. After how he stayed upright, all of that head kick got through.
He's hurt bad, John. My goodness. He set that up the right way. Landed the head kick. Now you got to see if he can get a finish.
The story remains the same, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world.
Unbelievable, John Anik. This guy is a superstar. And once again, he proves he is also the best in the world.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 48 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Yair Rodriguez.
Well, he came in as the UFC featherweight champion, billed as maybe the greatest featherweight of all time. And how do you add to that legacy? You knock out the #1 contender.